mosques, indeed the French Muslim community in particular, eager to show that it completely abhors what happened in Algeria. So there was a gathering paying homage to Hervé Gourdel on front of the Paris Mosque. You had the Imam from Nancy who said these people don't understand religion. You had the president of the French Council for the Muslim Faith, Dalil Boubacar, who said that he was shocked by the murder of these innocents, horrified by this barbarism and horrified by this terrorism. And you had thousands who turned out holding up placards and various other flags and symbols. You also had no au terrorisme, no to terrorism. You also had the hashtags not in my name and the French version pas en mon nom visible at the site as well. I think you can see it in that image there. The Paris mayor, Anne Hidalgo, was also on site. So it was a very strong display of rejection for this barbarism, as it was called. Now, we saw yesterday in Le Figaro a letter, an open letter written by the a Lyon-based rector of the mosque down there, and it was signed by 19 prominent French Muslim intellectuals. A quote from that was the front page of the left-leaning daily Libération today. We are all dirty French people. Now, it's a pretty odd thing to have as a headline, but that was a reference to the video put out by Jund Al Khalifa, the group responsible for Hervé Gourdel's killing. So this is prominent members of the French Muslim community saying, you're also targeting us. Today, another letter, this time signed by the head of SOS Racism, a French NGO, and several other prominent French Muslims. So really a massive display of disgust and dissolidarity for that. Some asking the question, I think we were even mentioning this yesterday, but these are the same themes we're seeing again today. Why should French Muslims even be asked to take this position? It should be obvious. So a lot of people saying that as well.
Okay, let's move on now. You've got a new social network to tell us about called Hello.
Hello, indeed. Hello, hello. And hello, hello, goodbye Facebook, says this headline in firstpost.com. It's trying to woo users with its ad-free format. Now, for how long will that last is the question the cynics are asking. But it is certainly billing itself as anti-Facebook. It started up in, and it's had, I think, about 30,000. It has about 31,000 users at the moment testing the format. And it's very much pitching itself at people who are angry with Facebook. It has a manifesto. If I can find the exact text, I think it's further down here. Your social network is owned by advertisers. Every post you share, every friend you make, and every link you follow is tracked, recorded, and converted into data. Advertisers are buying your data. So basically, they're very much underscoring the fact that data mining goes on Facebook, advertising goes on Facebook, on the news feed that you get on your when you go into the website, that there are algorithms which are promoting advertising, or perhaps not necessarily your friends' posts, but posts with an interest, and people are getting annoyed with it, and perhaps some are thinking of an alternative, and Elo is certainly trying to bill itself as that. The Guardian in this headline here says, well, it may or may not be Elo that kind of becomes the principal replacement of Facebook when the time comes, but the time will come. Nothing lasts forever. It's like any trend or any fad, a cafe or a bar or a restaurant that's fashionable and then the crowds move elsewhere. It's the same online, according to her reading of things. So it's only a matter of time, Mark Zuckerberg.
Finally, James, you've just got time to tell us about a man we haven't seen much of on Facebook or elsewhere. Kim Jong-un.
That's right. The people are scratching their heads. Where is he? All sorts of theories. Is it a massive power struggle in Pyongyang, or is it that he has a touch of gout because he apparently has a bit of a weakness for Emmental cheese and red wine? Some speculating that he's eating too much Emmental in a bid to look like his grandfather Kim Il-sung. But I think that's probably a less credible theory than maybe a power struggle. I don't know.
James, thanks very much. That was Media Watch. Very short break. I'll be back with the headlines after that.